Hello everyone, welcome back to our live session. Today with us, very good professional colleague is there, Prachi Deshpande ma'am. Um welcome back, welcome to our channel ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sandeep. Good morning, everyone. Hope all of you are safe and fine and healthy wherever in the world you are.
Yeah. So let me introduce the ma'am. She's a stress management specialist, mathematician, Reiki master, and an author. She used science, art, energy to help people across the globe to be confident, focused, productive, and release negative emotion. She's a member on the board of advisors of Suryodaya Group of Institutes and Alagad Group of Institute. Her company name is Goodbye Stress. Very nice name, ma'am. Goodbye
Thank you.
Stress. It's a very innovative name.
Thank
Their USP is that they provide energy painting. Their painting actually vibrates energy, which can feel like a smoothing sensation around the body. Ma'am, in the last, we would like to know more about this. Means how can a painting happen?
Sure.
Yeah. So let's come to the topic, ma'am. As we are on the Saturday morning, and means 90% of the people face stress while working. So we just wanted to know that what is stress and basically what is stress.
Okay. So, stress is basically the reactions of your body to a particular situation and the reactions of your mind to a particular situation. For example, imagine a lion is running behind me. So, what my body will do is, oh my God, I need to save myself. It will go in that mode. And what my mind will think and feel is, there is danger. So, whatever I'm feeling, so once I know there is danger, I will feel a little anxious. I'll be shaking a bit, then I'll be scared, I'll be sweating, shivering, and then my body will start pumping in a lot of blood in my hands so that I can fight the lion, as well as it will start pumping a lot of blood in my legs as well as energy in my legs so that I can flight, that is run away from the lion. Okay, so at the same time it will release a lot of toxins in my blood कि ऐसे होता है that suppose a lion wants to eat me, the first thing he's going to do is he's going to bite me. Now what if he doesn't like my blood? There are chances that he will not eat me because animals are known for that, some animals. So the body releases toxins in the blood, and everything that I explained you till now is actually known as stress. So lion is not the stress. What I went through in my mind and in my body is known as stress.
Okay. So basically, you
So
are saying that third
right.
party is not the stress. It's in your mind what is stress.
Yeah. So this lion in this particular case is known as a stressor. Something or someone that makes me feel that, oh my God, I'm in danger. I need to save myself. I'm not safe here. I need to do something. I need to just be in that I need to save myself mode. So nowadays, what happens is that we are constantly in that mode. We don't require a lion. So the moment our spouse says that, you know what, we need to talk, or the moment the boss says that we need to have that urgent meeting, I have received
Hmm.
an email from the client, we are like, oh my God, as if for our mind, we are looking at a lion. That's what
Hmm.
happens. So we are
Oh,
constantly in that. Yeah.
okay. So whether the stress affects your mind and body,
Whether the stress
affects
separates,
your mind, whether your
it
stress
affects
affects your body and mind.
both of it. I mean, imagine that I'm constantly in the stress that something or the other, I need to be prepared, or I'm scared, I'm in danger, I need to save myself. So what happens to the body is that you start gaining weight. You know, you're following a good diet, the climate is good, environment is good, you're doing some exercise also, but still there is this weight gain that happens. Then you have this crazy headaches which are known as migraine, that oh my God, it's like as if my head is bursting, you know. And the moment, imagine if I'm in this state of mind, I won't be able to focus on anything else. So it reduces my focus. Then it also starts causing me acidity. Acidity has become an integral part of everyone's life. So 90% of the people that I meet, my clients, they have this issue that I have acidity. I don't know why. I take this certain tablets on a daily basis just to get a control of my acidity. So acidity is another thing. Then blood pressure also is a major effect of stress. If you have continuous stress, you're going to have blood pressure. Nowadays, even youngsters have that. So people who are like, say, young adults, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, they also have blood pressure. Then thyroid is another common effect of stress. So this is about body. Now, what happens to your mind is that because you constantly are in this mode that, oh, I'm in danger, I need to save myself, I need to be prepared, it starts affecting your creativity, your productivity, because your entire energy is going on the I need to save myself mode. So creativity ho gayi, productivity ho gayi, you start losing interest in the things which otherwise you used to enjoy so much, right? It starts affecting your confidence, it starts affecting your self-esteem. Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. It starts affecting how much you value yourself, which is known as self-worth. You feel tired, you feel demotivated, and you constantly require, in fact, people to motivate you that, you know what, you have to do this, you have to go ahead, and वो अंदर से आता ही नहीं है फिर. So these are the effects of stress on the mind.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
what does it triggers? Means why does stress need? What are the ways in which stress triggers? What are the ways in which stress triggers?
Triggers. Yeah. So see, all of us have these internal triggers. Internal triggers matlab things which are there in our subconscious mind. Those things are some really uncomfortable emotions, and those emotions get triggered every time we come across a similar situation. For example, I would like to give an example rather of one of my clients, not a generic example. So she's a very, very sweet person. She's from London, and very belongs to amazing, very, very well-known family there. And what used to happen is that every time somebody asked her to smile, she used to just feel so uncomfortable, and she used to just go from that social situation away. Now this happened once and twice and thrice and multiple times, and when she joined my this healing program, we figured out that there is a history behind this. So this, there is some internal trigger. Now what is that? That she was exposed to one of her tuition teachers who was extremely harsh, and you know, he used to not talk to the students properly, and कुछ mathematics में गलती हुई, या you know, even drawing ठीक से निकाला नहीं, then he used to say things like, you don't know anything, you're not worth it, and all that, to all the students in that particular tuition. And at the end of the day, the only condition was that you're supposed to smile when you're here. So she is going through some kind of pain, and still she's supposed to smile. So that became an internal trigger, that smile is associated with pain and humiliation. So
Okay.
after say 20, 30, 40 years also, the moment somebody asked her to smile, her subconscious mind went back to that particular experience, and she was with that in that tuition for about 5 to 6 years. So imagine what kind of emotional trauma she's carrying. So this discomforting feeling which is there in her mind is known as an internal trigger. Similarly, a lot of people have a lot of other feelings, like, you know, some get triggered by, say, if a dog barks, they feel triggered because they might have seen a movie or a series, or they might have seen a pet somewhere who was barking, and this, as a child, thought that, okay, maybe he's attacking me. That poor dog may not even have thought about attacking, but this child feels that. So such kind of things are known as internal triggers.
Okay. Means
Yeah.
you can say that in a corporate world, when boss's call is coming, that is also a point of trigger.
So it depends, you know, that somebody is shouting at you, for example, that why did you not do this properly? And that reminds your mind of someone in the past who has shouted or spoken to you like that. So this thing is known as a trigger, that you go in front of that person, you feel pressured, you feel scared. You don't know why, you just feel uncomfortable. Why? Because there is a history for that. This is known as a trigger. Yeah.
Okay, so as a means now one tuition teacher in your example was wrong. So how can next tuition teacher overcome this? Means it's a story of one time. Means something is that some points are that it triggers students. That for example, if he have not done a homework, teacher will shout. That's a triggering point. But how can you mitigate that triggering point? Means as a other person, as a stressor, how can you mitigate it? Means or reduce that stress.
Right. So see, one thing which has happened very now good nowadays is that this awareness has come, you know, for everyone. So it could be a tuition teacher, it could be normal teacher, it could be any kind of mentor or guide or a coach, that they do not have to be harsh with their students. So that awareness is already there now as we are speaking. So that is a good news. Now, all said and done, if a particular person is exposed to someone in their life in the childhood who was a little critical or little harsh to them while speaking verbally.
Hmm.
So, what can happen is that when we work on the child's emotions, we remove the negative emotions from the system, and we build emotional resilience. that child will be able to face such kind of people and situations in a much better manner. They know that, okay, they'll be able to set that boundary. It doesn't go within their subconscious mind because they have that resilience. And that
Okay.
comes only and only through healing.
Okay. Nice point, ma'am. Ma'am, ways
Yeah.
to reduce stress in life as an employee or as an
Mhm.
employer. How can you reduce your stress from your employees and your co-workers? Means being
Okay.
a owner of a company, how can you reduce your stress? Means there is a certain timeline for delivering. So how can you reduce that stress in the life?
Okay. So see, I'll speak about both these things as an employer as well as an employee. Now, for me as an employer, I will make sure that my team is able to enjoy their work. So I will not pressurize them with each and everything. There will be some pressure, but that will be a healthy pressure. It won't be like a life and death situation for them. I'll make sure that I understand them. I listen to them because see, a lot of people have a lot of personal issues also that someone might be going through, especially in this during this COVID time for the past 1.5 year. They might be facing health problems themselves, or someone in their family may not be well, or who might have caught this COVID. So I need to be really empathetic with them. Along with that, I can actually plan something like, say, a amazing Reiki session or meditation session, or there are different energy healing techniques, and I can educate them that what this is what will help you. So that as an employer I can do, and as an employee, you need to understand that there are two things in your life. One is work and other is your home. These are the two sectors that we have. Now, in work, am I really stressed out about work, or is it something from my home that I'm carrying here? First and foremost, this is a question. So, you need to find the root cause of stress. Then, if you feel that, okay, my work is stressing me out, what about your work is stressing you out? Is it the quality of your work? Is it the knowledge that you have about your work? And you feel it's not sufficient, and that's the reason you have so much pressure. If that is the case, then talk to your boss, talk to your subordinate, or any senior, or even a colleague that you're friendly with, and ask them, how can I improve my knowledge so that I won't face this problem? I will become comfortable with the process. That is the third thing. Second thing. And the third thing is that, are you carrying your work stress in the family, that you're getting irritated, angry at maybe your wife, or maybe your husband, or your kids, or your parents, whoever you stay with, or your friends also, that are you extremely irritable with them because there is this work pressure that you have? So first and foremost is bifurcation. Understand the root cause of stress. And then once you become aware, take the next step which is available and which is possible. Only one step is enough. See, if we want to walk 100 miles, it has to start with one step. That's what I always do. And the third thing is that make a plan for yourself. There are two ways in which we can manage stress. One is at physical level for your body, because your body gets affected because of stress, like I said. And second is for your mind. So, what are the techniques for my body? What are the techniques for my mind? So, I'll quickly start sharing since we're talking about this. So, for your body, first and foremost, you have to make sure that your diet is good. You cannot put in all the junk in your body from everywhere and then want the body and expect the body to be healthy and fit and fine. It's not going to happen. So, one of the best diets that I have found, which work for me and thousands of people worldwide, and which is scientifically proven to work efficiently, is intermittent fasting. So, it is a fasting window of about 12 to 16 hours. So, it's very simple process that tonight, if I have my dinner at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. at night, I will be having my breakfast tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. so that I get that 12 hours fasting window. Now, what should I eat or drink in that fasting window? So, I will avoid all types of calories. I will have black coffee, I'll have herbal tea, I'll have lemon water, I'll have normal water. These are the only things I'll have. I'll avoid things like cream based coffee or ice cream or any kind of dessert that, oh, after, dinner, sometimes we will feel like having dinner. So, I'll avoid all that. Now, is for fasting window. Now, what should I eat in my eating window? That is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. In that, I'll try my best to eat healthy food. Ghar ka khana is the healthy food. You have ghar ka khana at home, or you have the same food outside. But something that I can easily prepare at home without adding too many things, like too many calories, is comes under ghar ka khana. So ghar ka khana is the best thing. Secondly, try to avoid junk. Do not load yourself with these pizzas and burgers and with a lot of cheese and once in a while it is okay, but do not make them a daily part of your life. And also try to cut down your calories a bit. I'm not asking you to change your the food style completely, but at least cut down them a bit. That ask yourself that is it really am I really required to have this huge cake or huge pastry right now? Can I have just a piece of it? Ask yourself that, and it will be done. So this is for your one thing for your body. The second thing is that you need to have enough water. So about 3 to 4 liters of water on a daily basis. Whatever season we are into, whether we are summer, rainy season, or winter season, that much water is required for our body. And this I'm talking as far as stress management is concerned, because your body needs a lot of water to calm down. Stress increases your body temperature. Water calms you down. So that is the second thing. Third thing is proper sleep. So come what may, you have to sleep for 6 to 8 hours. There is no substitute for a good sleep. However efficient or however not efficient you are, you have to make sure that you sleep for 6 to 8 hours compulsory. That's how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is for body. Now, what is for mind? There are a lot of interesting techniques out there. So one of the best stress management techniques is Reiki. Reiki is an energy healing technique that helps a person to be mentally strong, emotionally stable, and physically fit. So all the emotions which are negative, like anger, guilt, shame, fear, grief, that is loss of a loved one, creates a lot of grief, right? Or a heartache or a heartbreak for youngsters especially. So Reiki is going to heal all those emotions completely. It is going to remove the emotional junk from your system so that you can be happier, you can be more confident, and you truly believe in yourself. That's what's going to happen. It's going to reduce your stress levels drastically. Second thing, which is extremely efficient and scientifically proven, is meditation. So I'm basically a mathematician. So my work is a combination of science, art, and energy. So I'll always talk about only those things which are, which science has proved to be efficient. So meditation, there are again two types of meditation. One you can do in the morning, where you sit comfortably, close your eyes, and you just plan your day. That what is it that I would like to achieve in my personal life today, and what is it that I would like to achieve in my professional life today. Only these two questions. Ask yourself. There will be times when you instantly get the answer, and there will be times when you get take a little time to come up with a proper answer. But if you start practicing on a daily basis, you'll get the clarity. Second
Okay.
is night meditation. So night meditation में क्या करना है, that you have to sit comfortably, close your eyes just before you go to bed, and just go through your day. That how was the day, and ask yourself a question: how can I improve myself? That's it. The simple techniques. Next is water as a medicine. So water is extremely effective and it has a lot of medicinal properties. So water से क्या होता है? When we have positive intentions towards water, that you hold a glass of water in your hand and you say something positive, that everything is good, or I'm very grateful to my life, and then you drink that water, it is going to carry all that positive energy in all the cells of your body. Now, Sandeep, you'll ask me a question that, ma'am, how is it possible? I mean, water, yeah, kya bol rahe ho? So, this is scientifically proven by a Japanese scientist known as Dr. Emoto. He did lot of hundreds of thousands of experiments on water molecules. कि उन्होंने tap water लिया, placed two glasses in his hands. एक को उन्होंने बोला that thank you, I'm very grateful to you, I have a great life, all the positive things. And to the second one, he said a lot of negative things. I don't like you, you're disgusting, I hate you, all that. And then he actually studied this frozen water molecules. तो उनको पता चला that ये जो positive वाला water था, those molecules, frozen molecules, form beautiful shaped crystals. They look like diamonds. And ये जो था जिसको उन्होंने negative बोला था, they took dirty patterns. ऐसे बहुत ही disturbing and dirty patterns were formed of those molecules. Now the logic here is that we are made up of water. 70% of our body has water, which means there are millions of billions of trillions of water molecules inside of us. Every thought that we have, every emotion that we have has a direct impact on those molecules. So, how to enhance the positivity by saying a positive thing to water and then drinking it? That all is well. I'm fine today. I'm very grateful to my life. You know, say positive things, drink that water. And within 8 to 10 days, you'll start feeling the shift in your energy. So, yeah, these are some of the techniques that can be quickly inculcated in life.
Great, ma'am. Ma'am, last question.
Yeah.
whether work from home and work from office is a curse or increase the stress, means how can, what's the difference in new normal on the stress?
Yeah, so see, I mean, it just depends from person to person, that do you enjoy being at home and then working? Are you able to balance your time out without having any irritation or anger? So that is one thing. If that is the state where you're really happy being at home and working, then you're the happiest person in the world. But if you're the person who would like to actually go to an office so that there's this boundary that, okay, now I have nothing to do with my personal life, I'm going to completely focus on my professional life as long as I'm there in this particular, well, what I would say, building, that is the office. So if you're more of that kind of person, then for those people, work from office works better because they are more focused, more productive. They like their team to be around there. But for me personally, if you ask, and all the people that I deal with, they are able to balance this work from home really well. There is no stress. You just need to have healthy boundaries. Just because you're at home, you cannot keep on working for 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours. It's ridiculous. You need to give yourself time that this is my work time, about say 8 to 10 hours, and the rest is my personal time. In that, I will take care of myself. I'll take care of my family. I'll meet my friends, my relatives. Right now meeting is not so advisable also because of this whole COVID situation, but at least maybe I can talk to them on phone. I can have those interesting video calls with the family, with the relatives who are not there in my town. So that is how it should be. And then I take care of my fitness. I look after myself, my diet, and I also have some time for entertainment, for some fun in life. Because every day there should be at least one activity that you do that makes you happy, that makes you laugh. So for some people, it could be watching a series, watching a movie. For some people, playing some family game that like Ludo and Monopoly. A lot of people play that, chess. Or for some people, it is just that playing an instrument or singing. That time is required, or painting. It's amazing and gives great results.
Okay,
So it's
thank
all
you,
about
ma'am.
balance. Yeah.
Ma'am, in the last, can you sum up the session, means what is stress and everything in few minutes?
Yes.
Sum up the
So
session.
I'll do that. I'll do that, Sandeep. So we started today with what is stress, and we then looked at what are the stressors and what are the different effects of stress on our mind as well as body. What are the different techniques that you can do, and your approach towards this work life situation that we have now, that work from home and all that. So to summarize, I would say that everything that happens within you is stress. Outside world is not responsible for that. They are just external triggers. That's something that stimulates certain kind of emotions within you. So it is completely in your hand to manage your stress. That is the good news. Next thing, that choose a technique which works best for you. For everyone, there are different techniques. For some people like me, for example, Reiki works best. For some people, something else like some form of exercise or dance that works well. So choose a technique that you really enjoy. Now here also, dance and painting and going for a walk, going for a jogging, they work very well. But if there's some kind of serious trauma, heartache or heartbreak, or some kind of situation that, okay, there's too much of heaviness in the mind, I'm not able to focus, I'm not able to be productive. If that is the case, then go for the serious techniques, which I said, like Reiki and meditation. But otherwise, just find one thing that makes you happy, makes you feel good, and do that. And that's your first step in stress management. And believe me, it works really well.
Okay, and you also said that effect should be seen in 8-10 days only. Means that's a great part. Means
You
if
will
we can.
start seeing the effects in 8 to 10 days. Now, here also one last line I'll add here, that consistency is extremely important. We clean our bodies on a daily basis. We clean our houses on a daily basis. Then why not clean our minds? So consistency is really important. You choose one thing and then make sure that you're doing it regularly. It could be just a 5-minute activity, 10-minute activity to manage your stress, to heal the negative emotions. But you have to keep on doing it. And once you start doing it, within 8 to 10 days, you start feeling the shift, and then you make that an integral part of your life. That is what is important. You cannot just
Perfect.
do that once. मतलब हम लोग massage एक बार लिया तो lifelong I'm not going to feel the effects of that, right? I need to keep on doing that once in a while. Same is the case with the techniques that I told you.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am, for the session. And important thing you said that stress is within. It is not
Yeah.
the outside factor that triggers the stress. It's within you. How you respond to the
Yes, outside factors trigger the stress inside of us, but stress
Yeah,
is what we feel within. Stress is not
yeah.
outside. Yeah.
Stress is not outside. That was the
Yes.
important part. On the Saturday morning, thanks for coming. Thank you.
Thank
And for the viewers who are seeing this recording, ma'am is available with us. She will answer all your queries in the comment box. She's a Reiki master also. If you want, we can provide you online Reikis also. You can write in the comment box, our comment box. Ma'am will be happy to answer all your queries. If you have any specific stress points also, you can contact ma'am in the comment box. She reads all the comments, means all our speakers reads the comment, so you can definitely post your comments on all our videos. We will be
Yes.
happy to
You can
contact
ask
you.
questions also. You can ask
Yeah,
questions also related to stress management. I'll be happy to answer. I love interacting with people, so yes, I'll be more than
yeah.
happy to
So
answer.
we take corporate sessions also. So yeah, do write us on the comment box. We will be happy to reply you. Thank you coming for on the Sunday morning with us. Saturday morning. Tomorrow we are having one more session on networking and marketing. How can we do it? So please join us. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.